I was 12 when I was first exposed to narratives of addiction. I was watching 13 Reasons Why on Netflix. I hadn't read the book, and all of my friends were watching it too. The stories of addiction were jarring and brutal. Heroin, nicotine, alcohol, all shown as coping mechanisms as the teenage characters attempted to grapple with the traumatic storyline. Weeks later, my grandma gave me a box of notebooks. Inside, I found one full of letters, left there by accident with words I was never meant to read. The letters told the story of my grandfather's alcoholism. To this day, no one in my family knows that I know. Lyrical moments full of pain and begging, tear-stained and yellowed pages. In that moment, all of the pain I had witnessed on screen became a very real part of my life. Many people have experienced something like this as well. Addiction rates are increasing in the United States by 3.8% every year. And according to the CDC, 1 in 7 Americans ages 12 and older have experienced some form of substance disease. Substance can reference anything from alcohol to weed, hallucinogens, opioids, nicotine, etc. The National Institute of Mental Health defines substance disease as a mental disorder that affects a person's brain and behavior, leading to a person's inability to control their use of substances such as legal or illegal drugs, alcohol, or medication. At 12, I had no knowledge of addiction, and I had no one to turn to about this. So like many other kids my age, I turned to the media to educate me about substance disease. But substance abuse is heavily glorified in the media. High school age characters engage in underage drinking, trying drugs for the first time, and addiction, highlighting the high and most times ignoring the low. Heroin, Molly, cocaine, ecstasy, it has become the norm for teenagers on screen to use substances as a way to cope. Shows like Euphoria, 13 Reasons Why, and Elite all demonstrate the dangers of addiction. The issue is that when a younger audience is exposed to these issues, they lack the critical thinking skills that are important when discussing sensitive issues. Instead of seeing the dangers of substance abuse, they see the highs and glamour that come with it, and dangers often fall through the crack. The impact of substance abuse surrounds us. Each year, the rate of addiction increases, and the culture surrounding it continues to glamorize its effect. However, representations of addiction are beginning to be critiqued in the mainstream media. 4 years ago, Beautiful Boy, a film detailing the relationship between a father and son who struggles with addiction, was released starring Steve Carell and Timothée Chalamet as a father-son duo. The film accurately and sensitively discusses substance abuse as an ongoing illness and demonstrates the importance of discussing the issue. The path to healing begins with accurate education and actively working to destigmatize substance abuse disorders. The media's portrayal of addiction or substance disease appears to be starting this journey. Though the yellow letters in my grandmother's notebook will forever haunt me, they also have demonstrated resilience and the ability to heal. We can all begin this process of healing if we reduce the stigma surrounding these difficult subjects and increase accessibility to education and see each other as humans.